Uh-oh.
Okay, we're gonna start our presentation. And okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Angelica Maria Rosas, and I'm part of the group from the program evaluation on Grace Elementary. We previously showed the first part of this evaluation. Now we're gonna continue with the design of comprehensive school counseling program. The Georgia Department of Education states that comprehensive school counseling programs are simple to read, contains clear and attainable goals, ensure consistency, establish measurable outcomes, and promote opportunities and outcomes for all students. What we notice is that Grace Elementary does not have an official document that follows the ASCA counseling program framework. However, many components for these documents can be found in the school and county websites, and that's what we did. So we noticed that the mission, vision, and philosophy statements of the school align with the school mission and vision. And this is a solid foundation for the creation of a comprehensive school counseling program. Also, when evaluating the school improvement plan, LSPI, Grace Elementary shows that the school goals for the areas of empathy, it shows empathy, equity, effectiveness, and excellence. And in this document, it also shows the goals and key points and how measurable these goals, how they're gonna measure these goals. And that was the information that we use for the data informed annual goals, because the goal for empathy is staff and students, staff and student well-being, and that is definitely associated with what we do as a school counselors. And in this survey, include teachers and students. Also, it shows that they want also to work with attendance at school. And here you see all the data that they collected using the ESS survey. So these are goals that they established that, again, go along with the counselor roles of collaborating with families, teachers, administrators, and communities for students' success. What we also found in the documents that we have access is that the equity action steps of the LPSI document state that small group lessons will be conducted by counselors or PBIS coaches for selected students. It also establishes a goal of improved attendance. The school counselors, when we found these new letters called Grace Gaceta, there's a section where school counselors inform the parents the interventions that they were doing in a school to address this issue. And they explain the procedures for small groups addressing attendance as well. And also how they were going to collaborate with parents and teachers. It is highly recommended when there's an action plan and there are activities that there is a weekly calendar, annual and weekly calendar. The annual calendar can be critical in communicating the school counseling department's activities that supports student growth in the 3 domains of academic, career, and social emotional development. This information was not available at grade elementary school. When evaluating interventions through the use of data-driven decisions making, data is mainly conceptualized in 3 primary categories: process, perception, and outcome data. Again, this was not an information, but we definitely wrote a description of how all of these primary categories include for the benefit of the school counselors at the school. When we talk about how this program is aligned to the ASCA national model, the first part is the foundation. And at Grace Elementary, administration members, school counselors, faculty and staff, parents, and other stakeholders work together to develop mission, vision, philosophy, and belief statements to address their students' diverse background and complex needs. So yes, there's evidence that the school counselors is part of this important group. Evidence shows that the school administered the teachers and students' well-being survey to identify key strengths and weaknesses in the school. A school used the results to create measurable and attainable goals that were written in their LPSI. However, we didn't find evidence of needs assessment or other tools that can be used to start the program, to be the foundation of what the schools are going to do. So school counselors can include this information in the comprehensive program to implement a plan that goes along with a school expectations. So at least if they have this information is a good start for their program. Management. This is one of the areas of why it's so crucial to have a master calendar and master counseling calendar, and it wasn't accessible. So it is important that also there's a meeting with the administrator, advisory council to discuss what they're going to be doing, but there's no evidence that this was done. The school website, however, the school website includes a counseling site where parents can read the department's mission, vision, and philosophy statement. More organized resources addressing academic attainment, college career planning, and mental emotional health are highly recommended. It was very basic. It could be added more information that help parents. Also, adding varied methods by which students or parents could request assistance can align with the school goals and promote collaboration. The delivery. According to the Grace ES website, school counselors are currently providing guided lessons, individual short-term counseling, small groups, and parents and teachers consultations. Grace Elementary School is implementing positive behavioral intervention and supports and the multi-tier system of support. There's no evidence of the role of counselors in these programs. Keeping record of how school counselors participate actively in both programs is very important. Same when they facilitate teacher-students conference and when working with the district social worker to support at-risk and homeless individuals and make referrals when needed to outside agencies. It's all about keeping all of this information together. So we can talk about accountability. School counselors use needs assessment, action plans, and result reports to ensure accountability when working with students. In addition, these results help to identify the program strengths and weaknesses that can serve school counselors for self-reflection and feedback for administrators. This information must be shared with stakeholders to improve collaboration for the ongoing program. And this is vital for our profession. Accountability supports the effectiveness and necessity of school counselors in all schools. The school counselors at Gray Elementary should establish an accountability system supporting their current work.
Hello, my name is Lawana, and I will be talking with you about our next section. I'm going to talk now about the program evaluation methodology that we use to evaluate Grace Elementary School Counseling Program. We use the qualitative approach for the evaluation. The qualitative approach involves collecting and analyzing non-numerical data to understand concepts, opinions, or experiences. It can be used to gather in-depth insights into a problem or generate new ideas for research. The components of the school counseling program at Grace Elementary School were compared to the ASCA national model, and the purpose of the study was to evaluate the school comprehensive counseling program to determine program strengths as well as areas for improvement. We found a few strengths and weaknesses with Grace Elementary School program. We noticed that we found that their mission and vision statements did align with the school mission and vision statement. The school counselors utilized the calendar to implement SEL lessons throughout the school year. One of the weaknesses in the plan is that it did not mention ASCA national model, nor did it list any ethical standards or student standards. We found that it was not detailed enough nor easy to read. External factors, Grace Elementary School, they had a new principal this school year, and the school has a school council that school councils are not a part of. Based on the school personnel perspective, although the school administration believes that school counselors should be involved in the school activities, those leaders do not demonstrate an understanding of how the school counseling program supports the school or the district's mission. Program details, the school counselor at Gray Elementary School have instituted some practices that do align with ASCA national model. Their web page included brief information of resources available for the community, explanations of why the school counseling program is important to the school, services and activities that they offer, and new events that show the district master calendar. There is a section called School Counselors Corner, in which they inform the parents about activities that they have done at the school related to academic, career, and social emotional competencies. The counselor's traits, based on the program's vision, mission, and philosophy statement, the school counselor at Gray Elementary School, they do hold beliefs that demonstrate leadership and multicultural and social competencies. Furthermore, they seem to be familiar with the ASCA's national standards, and based on the school goals, they are recognized as leaders within the school. An area of growth in their leadership role is implementing a comprehensive school counseling program that utilizes the ASCA national model as a framework. If they add this data-driven component to their mission and vision, it will secure appropriate actions and access to the rigorous education for all of their students. Limitations, more qualitative and quantitative data is needed to properly evaluate a school counseling comprehensive program. When the school counselor at Grace Elementary makes accessible a school's comprehensive counseling program, Then further analysis of the process, the perception, and outcome data, it will support an effective practices and identify improvement areas for the school. In conclusion, Graves Elementary does have a strong vision, mission statement, and beliefs and practices that align with ASCA model. However, their strengths and improvement areas in the department can be evaluated when those components of the school's comprehensive counseling program are established. Only then will the collaborative efforts of all of the stakeholders then can systemic change be achieved and future program goals that align with the school and the districts can be implemented.
Well, thank you so much. And I believe that this is the beginning for great things for Graves Elementary.